All right, everybody. Well, listen, I want to thank you for jumping on this webinar tonight. It's Tuesday night. It's the middle of September. I believe today is the 15th of September. Halfway through the month, we come into the fall season. And of course, what does that mean for people that are working from home trying to make a living? It means that they say notoriously that September, October, and November, even all the way up to the middle of December, are probably the three best seasons for making money from home because it only makes sense. The kids are back in school, people are back from vacations, now they're having to face the grind of day-to-day living and wondering how they're going to pay their bills. And things are difficult in the economy of the world. And there's a lot of questions. And then of course you have Thanksgiving, and then you have Christmas, and then you have New Year's. And of course that's a wonderful time of year, the holiday season, to spend it with our families, but it's also a very stressful time of the year. So people are looking right now for ways to really be able to monetize themselves from home. Many of you are obviously working outside the home, but you're still hoping and praying that you'll be able to find a way to be able to come home in 2016 and be able to once and for all really to be able to fulfill the dream that maybe you've been holding on to for many, many years. And that dream might be, and I'm sure it is for many of you tonight, to be able to really have a great way to be able to be successful from home. And, I've been a full-time work from home business entrepreneur for over 21 years now and have made millions of dollars from home over that 20-year period. I've also been a network marketer and a direct sale independent agent for many different companies over the last 41 years, actually. I started in the home-based business industry when I was 18, and I am now 59. So it's hard for me to believe sometimes that I've been doing this for so long. But one of the common denominators that we have in this industry, no matter if it's direct selling, if it's network marketing, if it's affiliate marketing, whether it's MLM, maybe you are working trying to sell products on Amazon or on eBay. One of the biggest reasons that people are not succeeding in working from home is they don't have customers. They don't have people that are buying their products. They don't have people that are even looking at their business opportunities. What is the most common thing that you're told to do when you look at a business opportunity? Most people will say, well, get on the phone and call all of your friends, or call your family members. And frankly, we all know, if you've been doing this long enough, that most of us that are on this webinar tonight have gotten to a place where we have joined the elite status of the No Friends Left League. We call that the NFL, No Friends Left. And they don't want to hear about what you're doing because probably most people, you might fall into that 97 to 98% of the people that don't succeed from home. And the reason that we don't succeed from home is we don't have people that are truly interested in what we're doing. We tend to have people that are not really interested in making money from home. Maybe they will join your business and then 6 months later they drop out because they haven't sponsored anybody. They haven't even probably talked to somebody that was remotely interested in what they're doing. And I know that because even though I've been highly successful, because I've been able to build a contact list or a database over the last 20 years, probably about 10 years ago, I started to really enjoy success working from home. And that success started for me once I started building a contact list. Now you might ask, what is a contact list? A contact list is some sort of a contact management system. It could be a Word document, it could be Excel using spreadsheets, it could be a contact management system, some software that you bought or that you got from a online sales website. And every single time you talk to somebody that is truly interested in your business opportunity, your products, or your services, you add that person's contact information and you keep it. You never lose it. The only time that you'll ever take a name off of that contact list is if they ask you to take it off the list. Maybe you've emailed them about several different products or business opportunities and they just don't want to receive any more mail. Doesn't mean they don't like you, it just means that they just don't want to receive any more junk mail. And but building a list is the key to your success. If you don't have a contact list, here's the good news for you tonight. I'm going to show you a system that has just recently pre-launched about a month ago, back in August, I believe it was. And I had seen it, but I see a lot of things. I have some software that I use right now that pulls raw data for me. And believe me, this is not raw data. This is not just list of network marketers. This is actually targeted traffic from a company called Traffic Authority. And how this will change your life is going to be substantially. It's going to enable many of you for the very first time in your life to be able to purchase as much traffic. I'm talking about targeted traffic. These are people that are out there on the internet. They're looking for business opportunities. They're looking for nutritional products. They're looking for health and beauty products. They're looking for gold and silver. They're people that are looking to make money from home. And they may not all purchase a product from you. They may or may not join your business opportunity, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to build relationship. And if you use this tool from Traffic Authority in the correct way, you guys are all going to be looking back at the end of 2016. If you purchase traffic every single week or every single month, whatever amount you want to purchase, you're going to be getting more visitors to your landing page than you've ever dreamt possible. And as soon as they go to your landing page, you're going to have their, at least going to have their email address so you can actually start. And I just want to show you right here real quick what I've been able to do over the last 3 days. These are people that I have emailed that are on my contact list, my marketing list, and I'm not going to spend, but you can see these are people that have actually responded. 65 people so far in just the last 48 hours that have received an email. Most of you have seen my email that I sent out, and it's just inviting people that are looking for some help to take a look at something that I think can really help them to build the company business that they're in right now, or the products or services. Now, I actually had received an email from a guy that I've known for years, and his last name is Ortega, and he has earned millions of dollars online. Okay, he's a young guy, and his name is Vincent Ortega Jr. And Vincent is one of the guys that if you were to go out on the internet, he would be one of the guys that you would want to know every single secret and detail of how he makes money online. And you're going to be able to do that because I'm going to tell you some exciting news tonight. And so I kind of wanted to let you know that I think that most of you that are on this presentation tonight are going to be very thankful that you spend the next 30 minutes with us, because if you have always dreamt of being highly successful working from home, online or through direct selling, what you're going to find out tonight about Traffic Authority could really, really change your life forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and log into my website, because I believe that it's just really a lot easier if you just kind of be able to see what you have available. So you come back into your Traffic Authority back office here, and one of the things you'll notice, and I'm going to mute out the sound, is that there's just literally tons of videos. Most of you probably are visual, and you probably would probably agree that when you can have somebody do videos to really show you the power of what you're doing, then you're going to probably get it a lot quicker. Another thing that people love about Traffic Authority is that everything is done for you. Now, I have a software that I've been using over the last year that generates, literally will go into the internet and will pull raw data from network marketing databases on the internet. The problem with that is that there was so much to set up that the average person didn't have the patience to spend 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to install the software. And so when Vincent sent me the email about Traffic Authority, I immediately recognized something that really got me very, very interested, and that was that I didn't have to go in here and do anything. It was already done for me. So as I look at the people that are on this presentation tonight, I see a lot of them that I know are in that same boat. You don't want to go in and have to upload or download. You don't want to have to go in and install hosting. You don't want to have to do all that work. What you want is something that just works easily and simply for you, and that will allow you to simply do one thing, and that's to generate highly targeted and interested prospects for whatever you're doing, whether you're trying to build a traditional network marketing business, if you're trying to sell products or services or offers. You still need to have traffic, and you need to be able to drive that traffic to a landing page. Now, the whole purpose of what they've done here with Traffic Authority is they have allowed us to drive traffic. They have created a really great reseller program, and you can join as a reseller with Traffic Authority for $20 a month. And then, of course, you'll want to definitely purchase the Traffic Optimizer, which will give you your tool suite. You're going to need those tools to use this system. And then here's the exciting part, is the Traffic Academy. This is access to some of the most incredible training that is really going to be able to simply teach you the secrets of these 6 and 7-figure earners. How do the people like Vincent Ortega in just about 10 years build a contact list of over 150,000 contacts? How does he make $150,000 in his first month with Traffic Authority? How did he make $2.3 million last year? You know what the secret is? When you talk to Vincent, he's no different than you and I. I think he's younger than me for sure, and not maybe as young as some of you that are watching this tonight, but he's in his late 30s now, and he has made literally tens of millions of dollars. And you know what Vincent would tell you? He said, if all you do is learn how to generate traffic, gather their email and their contact information and hold on to that, and each month or from time to time send them information on your products, your services, or your business opportunity, and I'll guarantee you, he says, that people, maybe not all of them, maybe you have a list of 1,000, but if only 10% of that list will buy one of your products from you, guess what? You've just made probably thousands of dollars in commission just using that list. And this is an ongoing thing. You're going to build your list. You're going to increase the size of the list. And it will just depend on how much traffic you want to purchase, okay? and I'm going to talk a little bit about traffic packs, but I wanted to take you back here and just kind of show you a little bit about the back office. And so the first thing that you would do is, obviously, I'm going to give you, if I invited you here, I think every one of you that are here, I have invited. So at the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you a brand new sales funnel that I've created, and you can go there if you haven't had a chance to look. They're going to give you some really great video, and you'll have an opportunity to become a reseller and purchase the traffic optimizer. I recommend the Traffic Academy as an add-on because it's going to teach you great things, and you're going to just be totally blown away by this system. So what basically a traffic optimizer is when you click on that, it's going to allow you to create tracking links, so you'll be able to know where your clicks are coming from. It's going to allow you to build your own capture pages if that's what you like to do. But if you don't like to do it, which I don't, then of course everything is done for you. But the traffic optimizer is your basic little tools suite that is going to allow you to have everything that you need to test your ads, to insert pop-ups and timers. You're going to learn all of this, especially if you join the Traffic Academy, because that would be the next place. This is the Traffic Academy. You can see you can just click on that up here, and it's going to take you, and here's some videos that they've created: introduction, creating your avatar, how sales funnels work, capture page mastery, how to convert your capture pages. That means a capture page is a simple page. I'm going to show you what one looks like. It's going to teach you how to capture your prospect or your traffic person that clicks on your ad, and you're going to be able to capture their information, and you're going to be able to add it. But listen to this. The thing that you're going to love the most is you're going to be able to, as a member, you're going to be able to have your very own traffic store, and you're going to be able to purchase as much traffic as you want. This is truly the complete traffic solution, because you're going to be able to purchase premium traffic. What is premium traffic? Premium traffic is not somebody that goes out onto the internet and advertises a drawing for a free vacation if they would fill out a little form that would be sold to you as an individual, as a person that would be interested in joining your business. That is not premium traffic. Premium traffic is not incentivized. Premium traffic responds to different video ads, different ads on the internet that speak specifically about things like business opportunities, making money from home, lead generation, health and nutrition and beauty products, all types of different traffic that is specifically clicking on those ads because they at least have I would say at least have a pretty good level of interest. When you purchase your premium traffic, you're going to enjoy fast delivery, and they control the orders that allow you to regulate the amount of traffic that you want. It's an unlimited supply. The people that started Traffic Authority are all multimillionaires that have come together to create. They have spent literally, between the 5 guys that started Traffic Authority, they have over 100 years of experience of working on the internet, developing traffic, and doing lead generations. And of course, the priority has to be on you getting results, because if you don't get results, then you're not going to go back and purchase traffic. And what I love about traffic is with Traffic Authority is you just click right there. It's going to take you back into your traffic store. And if I can get that to work for me, I'll show you, and you can see the different levels of traffic. They have a basic package which will guarantee you 170 to 190 clicks on your ads, or the ads that will pull those people to your capture pages that have already been created. You can see the price is $220. You can move up and you can get more clicks, double the clicks, between 340 and 380 clicks for $440. If you want more, this is the first package I bought a couple of days ago. I should start to see my traffic start to happen this week. I purchased the silver package with 510 to 570 clicks. I was so impressed by talking with a few people that had been beta testing this traffic and the results that they've been getting, that I also went in yesterday and I upgraded and bought a gold package that will give me, if I add these together, somewhere pretty close to 14 to 1500 clicks over the next 7 to 14 days. And of course, as you start to earn money, you would be very smart. If you earn, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000 in your first month, you probably want to come right back and spend part of that or all of that and continue to move up until you eventually have free traffic for the rest of your life. You know, when you start and you're building a business, you can see that, you know, you're going to be making an investment into purchasing the lifeblood of what you need. You're going to need traffic. You're going to need prospects. You're going to need customers. And it's truly amazing to hear some of the statistics and some of the testimonies of some of the people that have already been able to enjoy purchasing these traffic packages, and the results are truly amazing. So what I wanted to show you a little bit is back in the resellers area. When you click on the reseller, it takes you back and there's complete videos on how the system works. It just tells you how to set up your email list, which takes you about 30 seconds. And then they pay worldwide through your e-wallet, so you set up your e-wallet, and then you get paid every week, and they will transfer that money right into your e-wallet, and you can link your e-wallet right to your checking account or your savings account and have that money moved instantaneously. But I just kind of wanted to show you back. This is the business center. And when you come back into the business center, you're going to see now it says, remember, we're just basically coming out of pre-launch pretty quick here. So it says, heads up, the dashboard below is not functioning yet. Please ignore any of the figures that you see on this page. But you can see that when they turn this on live, which will happen any day, it's going to show you the number of hits or traffic hits that you got today. It's going to show you the number of people that actually opted in today, the number of leads. You'll also see the number of sales that come in through your sales funnel for the week. And for the month, you can get all of your earnings reported. You'll see that you'll be able to see the reports of the people that bought the Traffic Optimizer, the people that bought the Traffic Academy. You'll be able to see all of your traffic packages, and this is going to be a running count right here on all of your commissions. It will show you your volume, and it's showing you your rank in where you are here on the qualification boards. And of course, you have daily training calls with Joe Need. You can listen to the live stream. You can get the weekly updates, and then you can get on your daily marketing plan. This is just your back office right here. And even though this is kind of raw right now because they haven't officially launched, but believe me, there's already nearly 20,000 people in just the last 5 weeks that have actually joined the Traffic Authority. And it's no doubt because when you can purchase as much traffic as you want, and you can literally put money in the bank without having to go out there and bother unqualified people that aren't looking for a business opportunity. And what's really cool is here's just a good example of some of the leads. As you can see, remember I showed you the list. These are the people here, and it shows you this is how you build your list. See all these names over here? These are email addresses, and when they make a purchase, their names are added. So then you have their name and their email address. You can see I've got 8 pages of leads. This has all happened, you can see, since the 13th. The 13th was what? I think that was on Sunday, is that right? So I've just had the system for a few days, and you can see that it just goes on and on and on. Now, are all these people going to become part of traffic authority? No, they're not going to become all part. But all of these people right here that you see that don't have names here yet are going to be receiving automatic follow-up messages from you that will follow up on your behalf. And so you don't have to worry. I mean, I do send out emails to people, and I invite them and I remind them to the webinars, but it's so cool to be able to have all of these leads. You look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've really got out of my 80, almost 80 leads, out of that, it shows you how responsive it is. You see, I've added all of these people that have opted in, and I still have more to add. But isn't that cool? This is a list that I started on Saturday. And I bet you if you were honest with yourself, you'd probably say that you've never had 65 names on a marketing list of people that you have generated off the internet at any time in your life. And this is what's truly amazing about this. Now, I started just sending out a few emails to my contacts on Saturday, and you can see that already $315 in the last 3 days. And you can see here, this all started on the 13th. Okay, so today's the 15th, and you can see some of these people bought the traffic optimizer, and every time they bought the traffic optimizer, I earned $10 just on that basic sale. Here's people that bought a traffic package, earned $50 on that sale for a $220 package. Here's somebody that bought the Traffic Academy, and I earned $25. Now, the commissions are really amazing with Traffic Academy. That's so cool. You know why? Because they have a leveraged income plan. And I want to tell you this because this is going to blow you away. If you've been in network marketing or direct sales or anything at any time of your career, what they do, and believe me, they have a full compensation plan that you can go through. But just going to tell you that you're going to earn between 50 and 80% commission. Okay, that's the commission structure, 50% to 80%. And how that's going to work is going to be based on your partnership with the person that sponsors you. They have a leverage program, and how that leverage program works is that when you enroll for your first 6 sales, you're going to split the commission with your sponsor 50-50. Now, this is extremely powerful because you have to understand, when you enroll, like let's say I sponsor you, and you go in there and you sell a $97 per month Traffic Academy membership, it's going to pay out a $50 commission. And your first 6 Traffic Academy sales, you're going to get 25, and I'm going to get 25. But the cool thing is that once you have reached that 6th sale of the Traffic Optimizer or the Traffic Academy or a traffic package, once you have made 6 sales, which the system will do automatically for you, you have reached what they call a 3-star. And at that point in time, you are only going to give yourself a 30% pay raise. So instead of getting 50% and splitting that with your sponsor, you're going to be getting 80% of that, and your sponsor from that point forward is only going to be getting 20%. So you're going to get a massive pay raise. So isn't it amazing that, let's just say I go in, let's go back over, I want to give you some examples tonight because I think it's really important that you see the power of this. Okay, so let's say I come in like I did, and I bought a silver package for $660, and starting this week, I'm going to enjoy between 500 and 570 guaranteed clicks to my landing page that has already been done for me. And I'm going to give that to you in just a couple of minutes so that when we get done with this webinar, you can go to it and check it out. Okay, but let's just say right now the numbers that people that have been beta testing the traffic packages, I have not gotten any traffic yet, so I am not speaking from my own experience, so take it for whatever it's worth. Remember, when you start a business, you want to give it at least 6 months and follow the instructions of what you're doing. Never go into a business and not follow the instructions and training unless you're going to be able to give it 6 months. Now, you don't have any purchasing requirement here with any of this traffic, but let's just say what the numbers have been that I've been getting feedback from is that about roughly 1 to 3% of the clicks are actually joining Traffic Academy as both an optimizer, which is the $47 a month membership, and the Traffic Academy, which is $97. So those are people that are spending 140, I think it's $144 a month if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's 134. But anyways, I think it's 97 and 47. Now, if I take that, let's just say, let's get right in the middle. Let's just say somewhere around 1 or 2%. That means that I can probably, if these numbers are true, I'm going to probably get 5 or 10 sales on autopilot of people that are going to uh, actually purchase the traffic membership with Traffic Authority, right? Now, listen, each one of those, if you look at my, let's go back to the Business Center. Oops, the Reseller Center, I mean. And let's go look at the commissions under the Business Center, because I really want you to have a good feel for what we might hope to really be able to enjoy the success. Okay, so let me just kind of look at the commissions so you can see. Okay, now you can see that on a Traffic Academy sale, I'm getting $25. They withhold 10% holdback, and then they release that 6 months later. They do that because the credit card company charges a 10% holdback, so it protects the credit card company or the processor against any chargebacks. But you'll get your 10% holdback, I think he said, on the training 6 months up the road. So that's just like a little savings account. But let's just use these raw numbers of $25. So let's say that I bought that silver package and I got 2%, got 10 sales that joined both the Traffic Academy and the Optimizer. You could see I would get 25, I would get 35, $41 in this example. Okay, and the reason I got a higher raise is because I already had my 6 people that bought the Traffic Optimizer this weekend, and you can see I was only making $10 when I was splitting it 50-50, but when I hit my 6th sale, that qualified me to get a pay raise. And so now for the rest of my life, every optimizer I sell, as you can see, increased by $6 up to $16. And I'm still, I think I have 5 of the Traffic Academy sales. So my next one will be my final one, and then this will jump up to about $34 or so per sale. But you can see that if I had 10 sales in this example at 25 and 16, that'd be 41. So let me do the math. $41. Hold on, I'm going to my trusty calculator. And if I go $41 times 10 sales, I've made, oops, sorry about that. 41 times, that'd be $410. Now, my membership of $97 and $27 is about $124 a month, plus my $20 from my reseller. So it's $144 that I'm spending per month. So if I got 410 and then I was paying 144, I've got a net profit of $266 in my first traffic package. Now, what do you think would be a good choice to do through the next step? Well, I think you kind of come back up here, you go back over to your traffic store, you come in here and you bought a silver package, and so you'd probably want to stay with that. But instead, this time you've earned almost, well, you have earned basically half of what you're spending. So this isn't really costing you 660. It's really going to cost you more like 350 to 400 now. But if you just took that same example and that's all you did just that one time in the month, many people are doing this many times, sometimes weekly, and the numbers are fantastic. But what I don't talk about is that when I buy this package, if I get 10 people that join, I'm going to get probably another 100 or 150 maybe people that actually opt in, people that go to my landing page and put in their email. And all of a sudden, this list right here of how many leads was it? 65 leads. If I add 150 in the next week or two, guess what? My list is now going to be full all the way down to about 200. Well, what happens when you do that multiple times each month? Just imagine over the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to have potentially thousands of marketing people that are really qualified people. But the beautiful thing about it is as you start to earn more and more, because remember how I said what I showed you here in the resellers area under the business center when I went to my commissions, and I showed you the commissions back here, and I said that's right now it's at $315, and I've been doing this for what, 3 days? So I would say probably the last half of the month, I'm probably going to make at least 2 or 3 times that. So that means that I've earned $1,000 roughly. That's the low end, probably closer to 2,000 in just my first month. So what do you think I'm going to do with that $2,000 that I'm earning? I'm going to take that money, I'm going to run right back over here. And remember, I told you that I was talking to some people that were telling me they were getting as much as 2 and 3% of people that were enrolling into both the packages. Well, if I make $2,000, guess what I'm coming back to do? I'm coming back to buy the platinum. I bought the gold and the silver this week. I'm going to come back and buy the platinum and the titanium. You know why? Because every time you buy a traffic package, you are then qualified at the highest level. So right now I'm qualified at the gold level. I bought a gold package yesterday. That means if Cal Michelson buys a gold package tomorrow morning for traffic, I'm going to get what? I'm going to get to split, because I have to get my first 6. I split 50-50 with my sponsor. Okay, so if he spends $1,097, that is a $500 commission at 50%. I'm going to get $250, and my sponsor is going to get $250. But once I have my 6 traffic packages sale, remember I get that 30% pay raise up to 80%. So if that would be the case, I would earn $400 commissions. And let's just say that Cal was buying a gold package every month, 12 times a year. I'd be earning $5,000 in commissions. And what is the greatest need? What was it that we were talking about tonight when we began this? We said, what is the greatest need for anybody that's trying to make money from home? I'm sure everybody can answer that, right? If you were able to type it in, you would say traffic, traffic, traffic. Okay, so I want to jump over here and I want to just talk to you a little bit about some of the advantages, okay? And then for those of you that have any questions, just if you can, feel free. I think you can type in any questions down below. Let me see if I can open that up. You should be able to type in questions down here. Type questions if you look at your little conversation box over there. And I think I see that there are some. Let me see here. I don't know why that doesn't open up more. Um, anyways, oh, somebody asked me how I like Panama. I love it. It's like springtime year round down here, and I appreciate that, Arnie. It's great to see you on the call here, and it definitely is wonderful. So anybody that has any questions, just type them in, and let me just run through this little Word document, and then I want to make sure I'm here to answer your questions for you that you might have, because there are no dumb questions. And I'm also going to give you my email, so if anything comes to mind after we're finished here in just a few minutes, you'll be able to also get those questions answered. Okay, it's very important. So feel free to type in questions. And anyway, so what are the advantages, okay, of traffic authority? Okay, first of all, uh, guaranteed traffic. Okay, guaranteed traffic means that you've got guarantee of number of hits that you are going to get. Okay, so if you buy a traffic package like the silver, you're going to get somewhere between 500 and 600 hits. Okay, but the wonderful thing is, and excuse my typing, is that you can purchase as little, you can purchase no traffic. You might just want to refer your sales funnel, and I'm going to show you my sales funnel tonight at the bottom of this, so you can write it down and go check it out. But you don't have any monthly requirements to purchase traffic. So you just join as a optimizer or an optimizer with the Traffic Academy, which I highly recommend, because you are going to be very, very thankful. If you haven't upgraded and you're already in, you definitely want to do that, okay? Because it's going to give you an education. Part of being successful is learning, to make sure that you learn how to market like $1 million earner. Okay, that is so important. Okay, so invest into your education, because that is going to really bless you. All right, so there's no minimum requirement when it comes to traffic. Okay, so you purchase as little as much. Obviously, what I would tell you to do is buy as much traffic to get started, because if you can get 1, 2, or 3% of the people that go to your sales funnel, which is already done for you. In fact, you have about 5 different sales funnels. You have sales funnels that talk about the business. You have sales funnel that just is for people that are looking for traffic. So you'll see all of that in your back office, and everything is all done. The only thing that you're going to want to set up is a get response autoresponder. If you do not have any autoresponder set up with get response, that's who they use. I have a basic membership with them. I have for years. It's $15 a month, so it's very affordable. Okay, once you start getting higher levels of traffic into your autoresponder, you can upgrade. Secondly, enjoy highly targeted and qualified traffic. I think, Earl, you were asking about the software with ALT that we use. They're not even close, because ALT is giving you raw data. Okay, what raw data is, Earl, is if you were to call up a list broker and he said, hey, Earl, I got a list of 3,000 email addresses from people from Herbalife. Okay, so what you're buying in that type environment, Earl, is you're buying a list of people. They haven't clicked on any ads. They haven't asked you for information. They haven't opted in. The only way you can get them to opt in is if you take the time, like I teach, to send them an email, and without any links, without anything, and just ask them if they would be interested in taking a look at whatever we are promoting. Now, with Traffic Authority, you're buying targeted, qualified leads, okay? These are people that see an ad, maybe it says, hey, you ever wanted to be perfectly healthy and lose 20 to 30 pounds in the next 6 months? Click here. Now, these would be people that would be targeted and qualified because they clicked, they filled in the email address, and they clicked submit. That is targeted traffic. These are not generally tire kickers. I can't guarantee, nobody can guarantee that you won't have a few tire kickers. Everybody gets them. But these generally are people that are looking to purchase your products and services and looking for a business opportunity. This is a simple system. I think one of the biggest complaints, Earl, about automatic lead tools that we get is that it took most people, it's too hard to set up the hosting and things like that. And I love ALT, don't get me wrong, and I use it for my raw data, but I also need to have this type of set it and forget it system that eliminates most of the tire kickers, gets me people that are truly looking for a opportunity to make some money or purchase a product or service. And in the simple 1, 2, 3 set it and forget it system that Traffic Authority uses doesn't require you to upload or download, set up hosting or anything else. It's something that literally, I believe, a third grader, maybe a first grader, maybe even a preschooler can set up, because I'm not at all literate on the computer. Secondly, or fourth, it uses traffic. You will use the leads that you get. Remember that list? This is, once again, what a list goes. I use Excel. I'm building my list. In just my first week, my first 3 days, I've got 65 leads, and that will increase when I get my traffic, when it starts coming in, I'm sure by 25 to 50 emails per day. That's right, per day. I'm going to have probably 1,000 people on my list by the 1st of October. And guess what? If I send that list out, an email that they know me now because they opted in and they've been getting my follow-up emails for Traffic Authority, they're going to know my name, they're going to have my contact information, and next month I'm going to start sending those people information about automatic lead tools. If they're looking for leads, if they're looking for gold, I'm going to tell them about my carrot bars business. I have an unlimited amount of people that I can market my business opportunities, my products, my services, even lead software like ALT. Okay, so I can just set this thing up and forget it. That's all I need to do. Use the traffic to build those marketing lists. That's exactly what people like Vincent Ortega Jr. have done to make over, I think he said now, $17 million in the last 10 years. All his secret is, guess what? Is have a list, build a list, and market to those lists. You get to know those people. Just by the way, if you want to talk about value in that $97 per month membership to the Traffic Academy, guess what? Vincent Ortega is going to be disclosing every single detail about what he does. And believe me, I am going to live on my computer, because if there's a guy that makes $17 million in 10 years doing only marketing strategies online that anybody can do, I want to learn from it. Even at 60 years old, we can learn. So if you're going to sign up, you're going to want to make sure you get not just the optimizer, but also the Traffic Academy. Okay. And number 5, watch the clicks that visit your Traffic Authority sales funnels. I think there's 5, and I think there are eventually going to be about 10 different custom-made sales funnels that are all linked to your sign-up page, your sales page. So everything is done for you, and you're going to be able to, remember I showed you back in the back office how you're able to see how many clicks actually enroll. You'll be able to find out what type of packages, their traffic packages they're buying. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I've been hearing, like I said earlier, that of the clicks that you buy, whether you buy 500 a month or 5,000 a month, between 1% and 3% of those clicks are actually signing up for the Traffic Academy. And then, of course, feel free to market whatever else. I'm going to be marketing my carrot bars. That's my love, my passion is helping people. I know we have some people on here. I see Alan. I know Arnie's on here. I see Ida, James Bartley, John Gant. I see a lot of people that are in carrot bars. Ken Pratt, Lorraine, Marcia, many. And, this is the beautiful thing. You may be in a nutritional business, but isn't it cool that you're going to be able to see what's happening? You're going to be able to set this thing up, take a nap. Mac, you can go out and work out in the farmland out there and come back in and count your money the next night. Okay, that's the example. Now, you take a look at that silver traffic package we talked about. For $660, you get roughly 550 clicks. I always like to use the lower numbers. If I got only 1% that enrolled into Traffic Authority, I would have made 5 or 6 sales. Let's say they just purchased the Traffic Optimizer and the reseller package and the Traffic Academy package. I'm going to earn $35 to $41 on each of those, and that's residual. Those people, as long as they stay active, that comes every month. So in this example of 5 sales, I'm going to earn roughly $200 a month. Well, guess what? That's not 1 month. That's probably going to be for the rest of their life. That could be 12 months. That's $2,500 a year on one traffic package purchase. Okay, but what about the people that go in and buy traffic? Because certainly I would not encourage any of you, Michael or Marcia or Kent or anybody on this webinar tonight, to come in here and come in here and buy the optimizer and a reseller and never buy any traffic, because I don't think any of us would be on this webinar tonight if you already had enough traffic and you already had a big marketing list. See, here's the good news for Walter and Tyler and Sharon and Rick, Millie. It's not too late. It's not too late, because you know what? If you want to invest into this business and get as much traffic as you can, and then as you start to earn thousands of dollars, and believe me, I believe $10,000 a month, if you are aggressively buying traffic, is a very realistic number in your first 90 to 180 days, if the traffic is as good as I hear it is. Okay, every single morning, at I think it's noon Eastern time, they do a live radio program. So you can actually call in and you can talk to the owners. I've never seen something like that before. In fact, I was going to look here while you're on here before it gets too late, because we have run over a little bit. I'm going to see if I can find the information that I wanted to give you. Stand by. I've got more to share with you, so don't go away yet. Every day, Monday through, I think it's Monday through Friday. I'm going to skip back to my notepad here. Hold on. Please hold here. Okay, you might want to write this down. Every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. That would be 8 o'clock on the West Coast, and that would be 10 o'clock here in Panama, at radioleverage.com. Radio Leverage, and that's RADIO. Leverage is LEVERAGE.com. You'll be able to participate. I would probably make sure you probably should be a member to use that. I don't think it's really a business presentation. It's more of a call in for new members, so they can really get a lot of up-to-date information, and they can get live questions answered while they're on the radio there for an hour. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I believe it's at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 Pacific, they have Tuesday and Thursday webinars, and you can access the recorded version. There was one tonight, so you could probably get that. If you want to look at it, it can be accessed. I think they record it. It's a Google Hangout, very powerful, with the owners of the company, and they give you some great information and show you how the system really works at trafficweblive.net. That's traffic, TRAFFIC, web, WEB, and then LIVE, live.net. And I think if you go there, they always have one of the most recent webinars posted, so you can watch them, and those go live if you want to tune in live. I think they're at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? So lots of great information. So I start thinking about this, and it's pretty cool to think that if I just have, let's just say at the end of a year, I have 100 people that are paying me $41 for just on those monthly memberships. That's $4,100 a month. Now just take, if those 41 people, let's just say 100 people at the end of the first year, which is ridiculously low, but let's just say that you had 100 people at the end of 12 months, which I think that's what, about 8 people a month. I've already got like 13 members, but let's just say it was 100 people at the end of your first year, and you were making 4,100 or $41 because all the 100 were both the Traffic Academy members and the optimizer. Okay, so that would be 4,100 a month. Now let's just say that each of these people just bought a basic package every month, which is realistic. Okay, so that would be 100 people buying a basic, and at the time that this is going to happen, you're going to obviously be getting 80% of the 50% commission. So let's just say it was $110, and you're making 100 a month off 100 people. Well, 100 times 100 is what? $10,000. That's based on each of the 100 people buying just the basic package. I can promise you that probably every one of them is going to be buying a much higher package, but I want to just give you an idea in your mind. When I looked at this compensation plan, I couldn't figure out why Vincent would when I first got his email, why is Vincent even looking at a traffic program? And when I talked to him, he said, Scott, he goes, in my first month, I'll make $200,000. He said, what do you think I'm going to make in a year from now? He expects to be making $2 million a month. $2 million a month. That's $25 million a year. I can't even comprehend that. So you see what I'm saying is, if I had 100 people and they were only the 97 and the 47, $144 a month, and you were getting, let's just say 40, that's 4,000 a month. If each of those 100 were buying just one basic traffic pack, and I made $100 on that package a month, I'm making 10 grand. Now I've got roughly a $15,000 a month. Now, and here's the thing. Remember, at the end of the year, I'm going to also have a marketing list of 10,000 email addresses. So think about Alan Peterson down here in Panama. Alan is probably in his 70s, might be a little bit younger, might be a little older, I don't know. But anyways, Alan probably doesn't have much of a contact base right now, at least doesn't have hundreds. But just imagine if you gave Alan 10,000 email addresses at the end of his first year or second year, and he was going to be promoting carrot bars, and he did an email blast once every 3 months to that list of 10,000, and he was only getting 1%. Anybody have an idea how many people would enroll with him every time he sent out that list? He'd have 100 new people joining his carrot bars business, just sending a list out once every 3 months. Because you don't want to go out there and bombard them with the same thing over and over, but they're your marketing list, so they're yours to use. Are you starting to get the big picture? I hope you are. And I do apologize ahead of time, because when I started to think about this on the weekend, I laid down to go to bed. Guess what? I did not sleep very well because my mind was just spinning. So 98% of all network marketers and online marketers are failing in their businesses only because they do not have qualified and interested prospects and leads that are qualified and ready to purchase. Okay, most of these people do not have any marketing list, none. Okay, and that's the truth. Okay, ask yourself, how many people do you have right now on a marketing list that you know are interested and want to do business whether they buy your products or services or join your business opportunity or just are open. I can guarantee if you've got a list, you're in good shape because you can send that list out to people about Traffic Authority, and you're probably going to make a couple $100 in the next 24 hours just by sending them to your sales funnel, okay? So this is indeed the most highly automated, fully automated, 100% hands-free system. This is why when people like Earl ask me about ALT, which is a software that requires a lot of work to install and pulls only raw data, it's great for me because I love the email, and that's how I build a lot of my list. But this is fully automated, Earl. It's kind of like ALT on steroids with qualified leads, and all I have to do is set it and forget it, okay? And you can see that the system is affordable. um, every hungry and broke online or offline marketer absolutely needs traffic to succeed. Now they'll never have a desire or a want for qualified traffic or red hot prospects again, because they'll be getting spoiled with this system. So what I would recommend you do, unless somebody other than me invited you here, go to my sales funnel. I just created a little bridge video. When you go to mytrafficmonster.com, that's a domain I bought, and you can set up your own domains. I recommend it. But write that down and go through and pay very careful attention to how that sales funnel works. It will only take you about 30 minutes to an hour to go through it and then get signed up. Make sure when you sign up, remember, the first thing you're going to do is pay your $20 for your reseller's license. You have to have your reseller's license, and then it's going to give you the next step to buy the traffic optimizer. That's another $27 a month. So now you're looking at $47. And then the final upsell that you're going to get is for the Traffic Academy. And if you are smart, you will get online with people like Vincent Ortega and some of these incredible minds that will give you the ABCs of how they did it to build 7- and 8-figure incomes online. And so sign up for the Traffic Academy. Okay, it will be the best investment of your time and your money. And then just as soon as you have gone through the simple little training videos and set up your e-wallet, as soon as you can afford to, get in there and buy your traffic package, because it takes about 7 days to 14 days is what they say before your traffic starts to run. Now, what people will see when they start delivering my traffic is going to see exactly what you see at mytrafficmonster.com. That's going to be where all of my traffic is directed. Now, what I want to show you before I end this thing, and if you have any questions, you can email me at leads, L-E-A-D-S, so simple @gmail.com. That's my email, leads, so simple. This is only for Traffic Academy and or Traffic Academy, Traffic. I'm so excited about this program. I can't even see straight. For Traffic Authority, and not Traffic Academy, that's part of Traffic Authority. And for my ALT people, this is the only time you send emails to Leads So Simple. If you are a Carrot Bars member, you know my other address for Carrot Bars, but I'm trying to keep everything separate. So Leads So Simple @gmail.com. And then when we get done here in about 5 minutes, go to mytrafficmonster.com. If it's getting too late, I know it's 10 o'clock back on the East Coast, but if you're in the Central Time Zone or the West Coast, go through mytrafficmonster.com. Now, for those of you, let me show you real quick, that have already bought the optimizer, like I think if I look in here at my, this is traffic, but I was going to show you my active orders. You can see in here, this is really cool. There you can see my 2 orders. I ordered on Friday night. I bought my silver package for $660, and then yesterday I bought my gold package. So I'm going to be getting roughly about 1,800 hits, and I can just imagine that I could end up with 20 to 30 sales in my first week or two. This is going to absolutely be mind-boggling. But you go over here to manage your account. Okay, so what I did, I'm going to show you what, when you set it up, what it looks like, which is really cool. You can see I didn't want to have all of my traffic running at one day, right? Because they'll just run continually, and you could be overwhelmed trying to keep up with all of the information because you want to make sure you're building your list. And so if you don't have Excel or a contact manager, make sure you get it so you can keep your list, and you want to keep updating this list because that's going to be gold. This is like money in the bank. This is what's going to put thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the next few years into your pocketbook. So get Excel or get a good contact management system, okay? So you can see I set my daily spending cap at 100. I'm sending mine to the Traffic Authority funnel. You can see you have a drop down. If you want to put another marketing or landing page, you can go ahead, click on other website, and then put the website that you want to send your traffic to. Now, I would never buy traffic and just send it to a company website like I have my carrotbars.com website. It's not set up to be a marketing website, so it would be throwing money away. Always run it to a landing page. Traffic Authority has given you about 5 or 6 different sales pages right now. They're going to have about 10. So you can see I set it there, and I used my choice on this campaign was rich versus poor, and they gave me 2 different choices of capture pages. When you go to my video or my funnel tonight, you'll be able to see that. You can also select, see all the other ones. Here's Google and Facebook capture page. They gave you 2 of those. You can bypass your capture page. I don't ever recommend bypassing your capture page because that's where you get the person's information. Here's a bridge page. Here's a checkout page. Here's the rich and poor capture page 1 and 2, and so forth. And of course, I already selected 2. And then if you want to preview your funnel, you can just click on that link, and make sure that when you put your settings in here, you click on update your order. So now you've updated it. And the same thing up here on my other campaign. Here, I basically did the same thing. But what I'm probably going to do on this gold campaign is I want to see which one works right. So I'll probably go up and try the Google and Facebook and use either capture page 1 or 2. And then I'll click on that, and then I'll just update it down here. But for right now, since I know what I'm using, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the capture page 1 and then update your order. So now everything is already in place for you. You see how difficult that was? So now I've got $1,700 in traffic that's going to start running, and it's going to be totally, I mean, mind-boggling to see what is going to happen. I am really, really pumped up. So I'm going to just check and see if there's any quick questions here that I might be able to answer. And I'm going to show you one more thing before we hang up. So give me 5 minutes, okay? Where are the questions? Okay. So Earl, I answered your question. I think that might be. Oh yeah, no, Earl, you won't go crazy with setting this up. No, it's nothing like ALT. So I think those are the. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is an amazing system, Arnie. One that I wish I would have had this because I probably would have been making a whole lot more money than I am now. And on top of that, guess what? So now what I was going to say is many of you have just gone in there. I'll show you here. Let me go back to my resellers area and to the people to show you under the business center, because this is important. Okay, I'll look and I can show you here that if I look at commissions, I can look and I can see that, for instance, okay, now here, Jim Bartley went in while we were on here and he bought a basic traffic. So congratulations to you, Jim. Okay, Sharon, I know you're getting yours tomorrow. That's great. Okay, now here's a good example. Arnie, you can see, has bought a traffic optimizer. He has not bought the Academy. Keep in mind that if you're not going to buy the Academy, and Arnie or Steven, if you're on here, or Michael or Vilda or Tom or Walter, um, you are only going to be eligible to receive commissions from people that join as an optimizer. So you're going to be earning $10 to $16. And if somebody comes in and they buy the Traffic Academy, and believe me, I'm finding that about 80% of them buy both, you will not get paid. Okay, that will pass up to your sponsor. In this example, would be me. So that would be really nice, but I would much rather see you guys be getting the commission. So it's worth the extra $97 a month because it's going to pay for itself, as you can see in the example right here. $365 since Saturday, and so I'm paying $144. So basically, how much has it really cost me? I've already paid for my first 3 months of my membership, and I haven't even started running traffic. So yes, I know it's 140 some dollars, and many of you are on extremely tight budgets, but I just want you to know everything. So what you would do is, let's just say that you were Arnie, and I can't show you because I don't know what Arnie's login is, but what you would do is you would go to your traffic Authority login, okay, if you are already an optimizer, and then log in. And I can only do mine because that's the only one I know. Let me see here. Maybe I do know one. Hold on. Let's see if I can. No, she's already got it too, so I don't need to do that. Okay, so I log in. Now, when you log in, you'll immediately see your video will play. Now, I'm talking about you that need to upgrade. You asked me about this. What you do is you come up. Each of these stands for something. This is your dashboard. You don't need to worry about that right now, but what you would do, this is the optimizer. So you've already bought the optimizer. Arnie and those people that I just gave you your names, you've already bought this, so you would not be able to repurchase it. But what you haven't bought is the Traffic Academy. So you would click on Traffic Academy. Now I've already got it, but if you didn't have it, instead of showing you this playlist over here, you would have a green little area here and it says upgrade. And it's already got your credit card that you used when you signed up on file. So it really makes it easy. You would just click on the upgrade now button. Then it's going to show you the credit card if you want to use that same card. And then you just click on purchase and it will make your purchase for you. You don't have to put your information. If you want to use a different credit card, you can do that. You can change or add cards at any time. So if you were looking to go from, and you already have the optimizer, come over here and buy your Traffic Academy. And when you're ready, just like Jim Bartley did tonight, he came right over here to the traffic store. He clicked on traffic store. He went over here to click on buy traffic. Now let's say I came back here and right now I'll give you an example. If I wanted to buy another package, let's say I wanted to buy the platinum, it would show me the amount right here. You can see it's already got the credit card. I have a couple of credit cards on file. So I have plenty that I can use for traffic if I need them. One's my bank debit card, one's my Carrot Bars card, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then just put the card you're using, make sure you put your 3-digit code, agree to the terms, and place order. That's how simple it is. So what Jim did tonight is he logged in, he came down here to his basic package. You can see it gives you the price, $220. He chose his credit card. If he didn't want to use this credit card, he clicked on add new credit card, put his 3-digit code, agreed to terms and conditions. For those of you that are watching that have not yet joined, then what you want to do is go now to this link at mytrafficmonster.com, and you'll have where you'll ask to be put in your email address, and then click, and it's going to take you to a welcome video, which is one that I did, and you can create your own. It's easy to do, or they already have one that's already done for you by Vincent, which is very powerful. And so, but when you click on mytrafficmonster.com, then you will get my little 2-minute video, and then it will ask you to click on a little green button below, and that will take you to a full presentation. And about 10 minutes into the first video, you're going to see the pop-up down at the bottom that comes up on your screen automatically, and that's where you can click on to join. You don't have to rush to join. You can watch more of the video if you want. Most people, by the time they've seen 10 minutes, they're going to have made up their mind that they're going to join, or they're not. So just go ahead and do that, and then you will be well on your way. And the first thing you're going to pay for will be your reseller and your traffic. Your other $20, it's going to be 40, I think $47. Your traffic optimizer and your reseller. And then the second after you do that, it's going to give you an opportunity. It's going to give you an upgrade screen where it's going to tell you to upgrade to the Traffic Academy. I recommend that. And then you'll have full access to everything. You can go through the videos, which will show you how to set up your autoresponder. It's simple to do. And then, of course, get in there and buy your traffic packages and start enjoying. I think it's going to be an amazing success. Now, like I said, it's brand new. They're in their pre-launch. They haven't even really officially launched, so there will be bumps in the road when it comes to maybe it doesn't take 7 days, maybe it takes 10 days to get your traffic. Don't complain. There's plenty to learn. You can get on the updates on the live radio programs. They always send out emails to let you know when there's going to be a webinar, so you'll never have to miss, and that comes right from the owners. It's very powerful, and you will be in great shape. So let's really have a lot of fun with this. I know we've gone about an hour and 15 minutes. I thought it'd be about a half an hour to 45, but there's a lot to cover, and I hope this was helpful for you, because I know that a lot of you have already watched or have already started. Go in and finish up the process, get your Traffic Academy membership upgraded, and then get your first traffic package, because obviously the sooner you buy your traffic package, the sooner you're going to get those clicks coming through to your sales page. So go over to mytrafficmonster.com right now, mytrafficmonster.com. That's for people that have not signed up yet at all. And for those of you that have and want to get in there and get yourself upgraded to the Traffic Academy and to purchase your first traffic package, just go into your back office and go up to the top of that screen and click on the little cap, the little graduation cap, which stands for the Traffic Academy, and then go to the shopping cart and get your traffic package. All right, lots more to come, and look forward to talking to you soon. God bless you. Thank you for watching tonight, and we'll see you at the top.